my sister in spirit. Thank you for your love, your kindness, your presence. Thank you for every meal, every conversation, every quiet gesture of care. I'll carry those memories for the rest of my life. Rest peacefully, beautiful soul. You may be gone from our sight, but never ever from our hearts. We love you, we miss you, and we'll never forget you. Thank you.
Hi guys, for those that don't know me, my name is Sandra and I'm Presilya's big cousin. First of all, I just want to thank everyone for being here and whatnot. Even though Presilya and I were only cousins, our relationship was more like sisters because we were together basically 24/7. We argued, fought, cried together, laughed together. We shared our worst days and our best moments, and I will forever be grateful for those memories. But today I want to speak with honesty because Presilya would want that. She was someone who wasn't afraid to be real, especially about her struggles. While so many people suffer in silence, Presilya was vocal about her depression. She didn't try to hide it, she told us when she was hurting. But the truth is, we didn't always know how to be there for her, and that is something I carry heavily. This is not just a personal loss, it's a wake-up call. We have to do better, especially in our African community. It is time we start having real conversations about mental health. It is time we move beyond the idea that you have food on the table, you have a roof over your head, you should be happy. Because depression is deeper than that. It is not about being ungrateful, it is not about being weak. It is an illness just like any other, and it requires understanding, compassion, and support. To all the parents, aunties, uncles here today, I know you want the best for your children, you want them to succeed, you want them to be safe and well. But if we are going to protect our children, we must also educate ourselves about the battles they are facing that we cannot always see. We need to listen more, we need to take their words more seriously. We need to make sure that more young lives are lost simply because we didn't understand. Presilya was only 20, she had her whole life ahead of her, and while we can't change what happened, we can honor her memory by being the change moving forward. If even one parent here today goes home and starts a conversation with their children about how they're feeling, if one young person here today feels more seen, more heard, then Presilya's voice would not have been lost in vain. Let us carry her spirit in our hearts, not only in grief, but in action. Rest easy, Presilya. I love you.
Good morning, family, friends. Thank you all for being here to say our last goodbyes to someone that meant so much to some of us. For those who don't know me, my name is Martha. I'm Presilya's cousin. But she was more than a sister. She was more than a cousin to me. My best friend, my soul twin. In so many ways. Me and Presilya grew up in Uganda. As kids, we were inspirable. We even lived just a few blocks away from each other. And we meet every single day just to play. It was our little routine. Then one morning, she just didn't show up. And the next day, and the next, and she was just gone. I had no idea where she was or where she went. I never asked, I was just a kid. And I just assumed life separated us. But I always wondered. Fast forward years later, when me and my 3 siblings first visited Melbourne for the holiday, and I heard the name Presilya, and her and her siblings were moving to Melbourne from Darwin. And something clicked. Something clicked. I only knew that one Presilya growing up. When I saw her, I was shocked, speechless. The funniest part was the girl didn't even remember me. But after months of talking and laughing and bringing up our old memories from back home, it finally hit her. She remembered. And from that point, we became close all over again, like we were never being apart. And our friendship wasn't just about fun and laughs. We shared goals, big dreams. We gave each other advices, held each other's accountable, and promised that one day we will both graduate high school and university and stand beside each other as bridesmaids on our wedding day. That was one of our favorite dreams, and I'll hold on to it forever. Losing Presilya hurts in ways I can't explain, but I thank God for bringing us back together, not just as cousins, but as sisters. I will forever cherish our memories, our dreams, and our bond. I truly believe that even in this pain, God is still greater than ours. Even in this pain, God's plan is still better than ours. I've come to understanding that we live in a world that tells us we need to be in control, that we should have everything figured out, planned down to the last detail. And when life doesn't go our way, we hoped.
And I told you, but here it goes again. The reasons I didn't leave is because on your 20th birthday, even before that, I made a promise that I would always wipe your tears. I would always wipe your tears when you needed me to. Listen to your problems and complaints when you needed me to, no matter how big or how small they are. Hug you when you needed me to, and be in your presence even if it was in silence, to always love you and always be there for you even when you needed your own space. So no matter what happened in your life and our lives, just know that I heard you and always will. Till this day, I will continue to keep my promise, because one thing I never do is break a pinky promise. For those who didn't know the Presilya I knew, let me reintroduce you. The Presilya I knew was the kind of person that gave more than she received. She was a fountain in people's lives. You will always be in my heart, and you'll always be part of me, and no one will take that away. I'll carry you with me every day of my life, and may you continue to be the light. I'm so proud of you for waking up and showing up and trying no matter how hard it was. So fly so high like the eagle you always wanted to be. I love you now and forevermore. And may you rest in peace.
So this is all very so for you others. Yeah, you are rushing for the timing, please.
I always thought we shared the struggles of carrying the cross of Jesus together, but essentially coming out victorious. But I never thought I would be saying a speech at your funeral. The thought of you being gone hurts. It's pain I never felt before. And I wish things were different every day. That you would get to graduate uni, become the most compassionate nurse, walk down the aisle, and share the love that you held in your heart with your beautiful children. I wish we could all share another Bacenta meeting with you. or rehearse for another church song. We miss you so much and continue to honor your memory and the legacy you've left here. I pray that as we lay you to rest today, God gives us the grace to even comprehend or come to terms with this life-changing moment. You've taught me a very important lesson about
without which we couldn't be here. I also thank the MC for the sort of time you have given me, man, to stand on the pulpit. My name is Dogi Manasseh. In our diversity, here is the chairperson of the Victoria Congolese Community, VCC in short.
Bana, tuko live kutoka Melbourne, Australia, na hapa tulipo ni nafasi ambayo tumekuja kusapoti familia ambayo imempoteza msichana wao. So kati tuko mahali hapa tumekutana zetu na dada ambaye tunamjua hapa kwetu Australia, ni dada wa business. Yes. Kwa hiyo ni bahati mzuri kabisa tumekumbana naye hapa, na mambo ya business kabisa yanazidi kuendelea hapa kwetu Australia. Kwa hiyo tungeomba atuambie nini kinaendelea, sababu watu wanasikia mambo LSC, wanasikia vitu vinaendelea online. Kwa hiyo yeye kama mtu kabisa tunayemwamini kwenye mambo ya digital business online, anaweza akatuambia jambo hapa. Karibu sana, msikilize.
Jambo wapendwa, popote mlipo, walioko asubuhi, mchana, jioni. Mimi kwa jina naitwa Ana Jerome. Niko Melbourne, Australia, Victoria. Mimi ni mwanamemba kabisa wa mitandao ya kijamii ambao tunafanya business. Yes, mimi niko sasa hivi niko kwenye business 5. Sasa hivi inayovuma ni LCC. Kama umeshasikia kuhusiana LCC, unaweza ukanitafuta. Business ambayo inaitwa LCC inatumika vizuri sana. Wale ambao wa kwanza kupata hiyo LCC link yake ya Australia, mimi nilikuwa namba 1. Mimi ndo wa kwanza kupata ile link. Lakini kama unataka kujiunga kwenye LCC, unaweza ukanitafute namba yangu au kwenye akaunti zangu zote, Facebook, TikTok. Naitwa Ana, njoo tutafute maisha jamani. Nawapenda sana. Bye.
Kwa hiyo kuhusu haya unayoyaona mali hapa kabisa, unaona hapa kwenu Victoria mko na msupport sana ikiwa mtu amefariki?
Yes. Ni muhimu sana kusupport ndugu na familia, kwa maana leo ni kwao katika hii familia, kesho kutakuwa kwetu na kutakuwa kwako.
Yes. Asante sana. Tunashukuru sana. Huyo ni Mama Digital online business hapa kwetu Melbourne, Victoria. Yes. Tunashukuru sana. Asante.
Sawa.
Kero, this is JAMII TV and I've got Angel here. We are at the funeral. This is Presilya's funeral and Angel wanted to tell us something about today. Please welcome.
Watching Presilya just get buried today was really a hard day, but we got through it because Presilya was like a mom, a sister, cousin, my best friend, and you know, she's in a better place now, so we're grateful. We're grateful for the time she had on earth. We're grateful for the time she left. We miss you, Presilya.
Thank you. Live on JAMII TV, and I have Sarah here. We are at the funeral. This is Presilya's last day. So Sarah wanted to say something on our TV. Thank you. Welcome.
Hey, baby girl. Today was hard, but today's not the last day that we'll, remember you. And just so you know, everything you did here on earth for everybody, including yourself, including me, will never ever go missing. We love you, and we pray that you're in better hands.
Yes, live kwenye JAMII Maendeleo TV. Hapa tuko msibani Altona North. Na tumekuja kwa msiba wa kumshindikiza dada yetu ambaye anajulikana kama Presilya. Watu wamekuwa wengi hapa kabisa na tumekuwa na dada yetu hapa naye awe na jambo la kuongea nini ambacho wamekiona kizuri hapa kwenye tuko. Asante.
Majina naitwa Jose. Kwa leo nafurahi kuona wakongomani walijiunga, mapendo iko mingi, watu walitoka mbali, walitoka Adelaide, Sydney, Perth, Canberra. Wote walikuja ili wasindikize dada yetu, muloko yetu, Nis, Presilya mwenye alituacha. Antuka mapenzi ya leo iko ya mingi sana na tuendelee kusupportana na tuendelee kupendana.
Asante sana, tumeshukuru sana dada yetu kwa yale ambayo umekwenda kuongea. Mungu akubariki.
Asante.